from Bad Monkey Studios in beautiful Amish country, heard throughout these fabulous United States and around the globe on the World Wide Web. This is the B Team with Cory and Jim.
I've been wanting to do this for the last 2 weeks. Every time I try to set up, like,
This is itchy.
Your beard. Since the last time I saw you, you've got a full-grown beard. That's coming in nice, though. Dude, if you let that grow out, you're going to look like Santa Claus. Once it gets a lot longer.
Mother of...
Sorry. There was an assault that just took place.
Sorry. No, I'm sorry.
It looks good. I thought that you said that you couldn't wear a beard.
Dude, it's still... I knew that I would get through the itchy thing.
Right.
This is...
Yeah,
listen,
you got to know that's coming.
You know, anybody who reads the blog or listens to the show, they know that I got injured at the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I've been off. It's been rough.
Thing.
It's been rough. It's been a thing. So I started making bucket lists. So I'm working.
You have a non-life-threatening injury. All of a sudden, you're like, you know what? I better make some life goals.
I'm making daily videos for the kids.
Like that dude at
the
127 hours.
Oh, no. What? The dude that cut his arm off?
Yeah. Pretty soon that's going to be you. You're going to be down here in the studio. doing a daily vlog of you like just getting more and more depressed.
Just crying.
Your beard's just gonna be huge. You look like Tom Hanks on Castaway. And then you just start sawing your arm off.
Miniature marshmallows in my beard and stuff.
Yeah, Lucky Charms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, oh man, you had to bring out Franco. Woo.
That's my boy.
Oh man.
James.
But yeah, it really is. It's one thing I wanted to do in my life. I have never had facial hair that has grown out for more than probably 3 days, 4 days at the most, ever.
So is this twitchy? You getting twitchy with it, or you like it?
Yeah, man, it was really rough. I've got a comb.
There you go.
I bought those mustache combs.
Oh, but you got to get one of the beard combs too. But they're like brushes. They're like brushes. You can brush.
There's a difference? I thought it was a mustache beard comb.
Oh, sure. I mean, you can, but I mean, real beard enthusiasts separate the two. You're not gonna ruin your beard by taking a mustache comb to it.
Well, I don't want it ruined. I don't want it ruined.
Oh no. Well, you can't right now. That you can't ruin that. It's not long enough.
No,
it's not long enough.
Though. Well, how long would you say that is?
If I had to guess,
give him a measurement. Give him a U.S. measurement
in centimeters.
Give him inches.
Inches?
Fractions.
Okay. You're going to say maybe 3/8 of an inch.
3/8?
Yeah. Just eyeballing it. I haven't measured that.
Yeah.
You're
probably right.
I mean, I know I'm right, but there's no probably about it.
No, you know your beards. You had one for a while.
I miss my beard so much. So much.
Do you?
I do. I like having a beard.
Now, what do you like about having the beard?
It keeps your face warmer.
No.
Yes, it does. This is how I know this.
Okay.
Because I had that nice, full, thick, lustrous beard. And then when I shaved it to go back to work, I was outside, it was cold, and my face, wind chill, that I did not notice in the previous 2 months of me being off on my baby leave.
Just your neck or your face?
No, where my beard was. Because I shave my neck. I don't like the neck beard.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like it. So I shave all that.
You can do that?
I keep this, and then when I shaved all my beard off, dude, my face was colder. It's an absolute fact that for me.
Now, what do you think it was because of wind?
No, I just think it was
the temperature.
Absolutely. Huh. It's like here, if anybody has slightly longer hair, shave your head and tell me the difference.
Yeah.
You're going to notice immediately. It's for real. Like in my face.
Is that science?
It's all, well, there's probably some physics involved.
We are the B team. I'm Jim. Yeah.
It's fun to have dreams.
We're dreaming.
We are the B team, though. We got some sad news to talk about.
Oh, yeah. We do. A kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cue the music. Mm-hmm. Whitey, he's left us.
He has.
Long career. We gotta thank him.
Yeah.
For giving everything he had.
Well, he got his gold watch. We gave him his gold watch. And
with that for the what is plaque. That? 50 years?
He didn't quite make 50 days, but
hey, he gave it his best effort. Did. You know what I mean?
He did. No, we love Whitey. Here's the thing. As we all have to do right now, we've all got 9-to-5s, and Whitey is in the auto manufacturing business, and he works for a place. Let's see. It rhymes with Shonda.
Nice. Nice.
And old Shonda got some new contract or something, so they've gone in. Yeah, they've kicked it into overdrive. Come on, cars. Overdrive.
Oh, yeah, see, there you go.
I didn't write that. I just popped out.
It's called connections in your brain.
It is.
When you're a genius, stuff comes to you pretty quick.
Well, it must, because it did.
Yeah. I don't know what your IQ is, but I'm sure it's well over 40.
7, 8. Listen, but yeah, he's being mandated overtime, that sort of thing. So he wrote me the nicest email imaginable, but he had to bow out, and but he wants to be,
we'll have him on
semi-regular. He wants to come on every once in a while.
Oh yeah, man.
We got some plans for him.
Time. Oh yeah.
There are scripts being written that he's going to be part of.
Being roaditized.
Yeah. So
and notarized.
We love you, Whitey, and we are going to miss you. Yeah, we do. For true.
On a lighter note.
Yeah, let's get light. I'm going to cry.
I had a baby not too long ago. I didn't have. My wife had the baby.
Yeah.
I took part in creating the baby.
The fun part.
Let me tell you something about kids' toys. Okay.
Yeah.
They are creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, they can be.
And here's why. We got one. Okay, we've been trying to bargain shop, man. We haven't paid for clothes yet. We've been super fortunate. People just give us stuff, you know. So
that's because it's baby number one.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, we saving all that, don't get me wrong. But we spend a little bit, a couple dollars here and there. You go to Once Upon the Child, stuff like that, the little secondhand
stores.
Love
the place. Love that place.
Get the kids' toys.
Yeah.
So my wife scoops up something. I wasn't there for the purchase. In theory, it looks like it's going to be a good little toy for the baby because it moves, it lights up, and it plays music. And it's got
something while he can lay on his back,
right,
and reach up and
no. This is on the floor, so he'll have to look to the side a little bit, but he can look at it.
Okay.
He's 3 months now, so he can see stuff, and he's moving his head, tracking.
Yeah.
So it looked great, in theory. Okay, then you turn it on, and it hits you with one of these.
No way. Oh man.
Bullet hole.
Yeah.
Right through it.
Yeah.
I thought it was possessed.
Yeah.
Because, Dad, have you ever heard the story about the Teletubbies that just come to life in the middle of the night?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I met somebody, one time. It was in college. They explained to me when they were a child, the Teletubbies were big,
Yeah.
You could get the little, Furbies. Sorry, Furbies. My bad.
Okay.
Furbies, the little hairy hamster things with beaks.
But none of it means anything to me.
Right.
So.
It's a furry toy that talks. Okay. It's got big creepy eyes. Anyway, they set it on their shelf at night. Okay. In the off mode. In the middle of the night, it just goes, play with me. Dude, I was like, are you kidding? I could not believe that. I said, dude, that thing would have been burnt so fast.
Yep.
It would have been.
No way.
I'm not going to let something just be possessed in the middle of the night and then.
Can't do it.
Not even if it's my favorite G.I. Joe. No.
Oh, my gosh.
Creepy.
Yeah. Now, my kids have had toys like that. It's usually stuff that we bought from places that, from cheaper type stores, like little like police cars, fire engines, and stuff that make noise. And when the battery starts to die, for some reason, they'll kick on. and it's always at 3:18 a.m.
Always
during the witching hour,
yep. Mm-hmm.
or hour of the devil. yeah, that thing.
We have a little elephant on the changing table. My wife loves it. I hate it. I throw it off the thing all the time because the battery dies super quick, and so it's like it plays that, and then the battery starts going. I'm like, oh, you're terrifying our child right now. And me.
Yeah.
Let alone our kid, me. That thing is creepy. Get it out of here. I don't know why everything's got to play music. I understand the theory behind it, but.
Yeah. Any clowns in your kids' room? Anybody get you any clown stuff?
Nope. Absolutely not.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah. It wouldn't have made it in there.
Nope.
Wouldn't have happened.
No way.
I don't want to give that little kid nightmares.
My mom. Now, I've told people, I've even written articles about my fear of clowns, and it's a real thing. It's a for real life fear that I have. But my mom collected all of that Thomas Kincaid. Is that the clown guy? No.
Are you talking about
Emmett?
I don't know. People who make would he make clowns or
no? It was like clown figurines and pictures. And that sort of thing. No, Thomas Kincaid, he does the...
he paints.
All the beautiful, yeah. No, this is...
He's the one that does the vagina flowers. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't research this story before I got into it.
It's starting off awesome, though.
Yeah, but anyway, she had that stuff. And
so that's why you're afraid of clowns.
No. Something else happened somewhere. I don't know.
You can't pinpoint, because everybody usually has the origin of their fear story. Like if they're afraid of dogs, it's because they got attacked when they were younger.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Did a clown touch you somewhere?
I'm not
like
sure.
A circus?
Or somebody touched me with a clown. Maybe one of those.
Like a doll?
I don't know.
One of those clown rag dolls or something?
I don't know.
Did you see it at an early age?
Nope.
No?
Because I know for a fact that I had a fear of clowns before that movie came out, because when I saw...
that you're like, you've got to be in this the scariest movie ever.
Yeah, there's
ever made.
No interest in that.
They're remaking it. We're gonna go see it.
You've said
we should, dude. We've got to see it, and we're gonna put a GoPro on you. Just not the movie.
No,
your reaction to the film.
That won't happen. That's a really good premise. That's good TV.
It's fantastic TV. But what if somebody paid you a lot of money to do it, like 10, 13 cents?
I'm listening.
That's cash. That's real money
on the barrelhead.
In your hand that day. Think about it. Mull it over.
And my ticket purchased.
I'll make sure that's taken care of.
And my bucket of popcorn.
I'll make sure that's taken care of. You won't pay a dime to experience this.
And they don't, at the movie theater that I go to, they don't sell Pepsi products. So someone's going to have to get me a 2-liter.
That's easy.
To carry in there.
That's easy. That's easy work. Let me find a girl that has a big purse.
Lemon heads?
And popcorn? Ew.
Don't you
Shame
dare.
on you.
Don't you dare, sir.
Shame on you.
Don't you dare.
I will bring in lemon heads. Whatever you want. Okay. You make a list of things that you want. I will make sure it's provided. I'll buy you every tier of the candy shelf at the movie theater.
No,
every tier.
You don't buy it at
I'll
the
get
theater.
You the $2 ones. Oh yeah, you got to
go to Target first.
No, Walmart. Come on now, Walmart's gonna be like a half cent
Target
cheaper.
Has an actual. I think it
movie
even says
candy
on
thing?
It movie candy. Yeah, I think
when the boxes. Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, dude. I'll buy every piece of candy in that moment because. Dude, that's gonna be one of the funniest videos that we can make. It's just reaction shots of you watching it.
But I won't make it through.
Or the movie Clown. There's a new one.
Just called Clown.
Yeah, it looks super awesome.
That's bullshit right there. That's just.
We're gonna do it. We're doing it.
They're poking the bear right there on that one.
Dude, it is gonna be all night visioned out too. It'll be all like green and grainy.
Yeah, my eyes will be that real bright, that phosphorus green. Every time I blink,
popcorn will be flying. Oh my! Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Oh man!
So where are we at right now? Well, this is like a mini segment, like a mini series that you see on TV. It only runs for a certain episode or two.
Okay.
I got one. I got a hot, fresh take on a new mini segment for our show.
Do you?
Rapid fire questions.
Now, what does that mean?
Oh, I'm going to tell you. What I have here, it's not a lot. It's going to sound like a lot of questions. but it's 2 index cards written, and they're full of questions. The premise is I'm going to ask you these questions, and then you, in turn, have to answer as fast as you can. It's kind of like that game that you just have to, no thinking, you just, answer.
Okay, I'm on the clock.
We're going to throw 30 seconds on it. None of that matters. There's not really a time frame, but it's always cool when you say, let me throw 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Because that seems like the sense of urgency is a lot higher.
I'm starting to sweat.
You should. These are intense.
Are they really?
No.
Do I know how many questions there are?
Let me see. We're looking at least maybe 20. 20, 21. I don't know.
How long do I have to answer? Is there going to be a sound if I go over the time?
I mean, I can make one.
Okay.
Some of that.
Yeah. But if you could put a little less stank on that. Yeah.
A little bit awesomer.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm not sure. Now, we've not practiced this.
No,
I promise.
I didn't.
I knew nothing.
I'm going to preface the listeners now. I didn't tell Jim this was even coming.
That is a true story.
I wanted it to be on the spot as possible.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Nope.
Give me 30 seconds on the clock.
Oh. Oh, man.
Favorite sandwich?
Ham and Swiss cheese.
Ninja or samurai?
Samurai.
Would you let a Yeti blow you?
No.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Pecan. The
butter pecan?
Yeah.
Nice. Favorite time of the day?
Noon.
Baby's breath or lilies?
Lilies.
If you were one of the 7 dwarves, who would you be?
Sleepy.
Have you ever caressed a cow's udder?
No.
The fact that you took that long to answer that is insane. Batman or Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Batgirl or Batman?
Batgirl.
I was hoping so bad. I thought I was going to trip you up there. Tacos or burritos?
Are you still trying to trick me up?
No.
Wait. That has
tacos or burritos. That's a food item.
Tacos. No, it's not. Not in your mind, it's not.
Favorite TV program?
Seinfeld.
Are you a fan of Teletubbies?
No.
Toilet paper, over or under?
Over.
Tampax or Playtex?
Tampax.
John Deere tractors are?
Perfect.
Is it true that you are the second shooter from the grassy knoll?
Pass.
And that is concluded. Rapid fire questions.
Yes.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Now I get to do you next
episode.
Next episode, I do you on rapid fires.
Well,
it's going to be good.
I don't know if you're going to do me.
I get to do you on the rapids. Right? What do you say? Hey, I was just asking if. Come on, man.
You did well there.
My mom listens to this show.
You were all nervous about that, and you did excellent. I thought I really wanted to trip you up with the Batgirl Batman one. I was hoping you'd say Batman so bad just so I can make fun of you.
And then you were hoping I would say burrito instead of taco because that had
I just wanted to know which you prefer.
Oh yeah.
Like there's some hidden message there.
Yeah,
for you.
Well, taco. I'm sending it
just
to
say
you
it. It's a vagina.
Yeah. No, it's not a taco.
Versus.
But you, in your mind.
No, you're the one that thought of it. I was talking about the food item.
You're one of those millennials that they talk so much about.
You don't know me. Don't put me in a box. Okay. Don't box me in. Don't box me with their kind.
Are you ready, sir, for a Stevie Ray Vaughan fact of the day?
I might be. You want me to hit him with one?
Yeah. What?
First of all,
tell us what age you started playing guitar.
Well, first of all, you got to get the segment right. You keep blowing it with the Stevie Ray Vaughan fact. It's the Stevie Ray fact of the day.
Stevie Ray fact of the day.
Stevie Ray fact.
Because it rolls off the tongue better.
Stevie Ray fact.
If you throw the Vaughan in there, it just fecks it all up.
Well,
people know who we're talking about. SRV.
Yeah. Very
Stevie Ray fact of the day.
Okay.
I think we went over last time. His age he started playing guitar. What did we not?
No. You sent it to me on an outline that I printed up.
Excuse me.
That's in another part of the studio.
Well, he started playing at 7.
Yes.
7 years of age.
Yes, he did.
That's early, man.
Yeah.
Do you think How good do you think he was at 7?
Not very, if that was his first year.
Well, I mean, he could have been like one of those Mozarts. Really good? Just like 3, chopping it up on the old ivories.
A prodigy?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Can we really talk about this for a second? Because it means a lot to me.
All right, and that's the Stevie Ray fact of the day. Man. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Stevie Ray's brother is Jimmy Vaughn.
Jimmy Vaughn.
Fabulous Thunderbirds. Jimmy Vaughn.
Like the fighter pilots?
Nope. Like in the band. He's older than Stevie Ray.
Okay.
And he kind of taught Stevie Ray his first, few chords and that sort of thing. Okay. So, and he's a good guitarist in his own right. Mm-hmm. Jimmy is. He's no Stevie Ray.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
You start some domestic violence right now.
Nothing. Right up to the end. They played together. They did this little trick on stage because when they were playing in the same cities together, of course, they would come out, to each other's gigs and stuff and come out on stage.
Little guest spot.
And they had a little thing where Jimmy would stand there with his guitar, put his hands behind his back, and Stevie would put his arms around Jimmy, and he would play the guitar. He would play Jimmy's guitar.
Yeah, I got you.
Can you picture it?
Yes.
But he would play the guitar without looking.
That's pretty crazy.
The guitar. Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, because I'm not a guitarist by any means, can't do it. But do you? When you're playing, do you look? Do you have to look at what you're doing, or can you just?
If it's a brand new tune,
then
you're trying to pick up.
But something you've done for a while, you got it all day.
Oh yeah, all day. Don't even need
muscle memory.
I don't even need to be awake.
Challenge extended. Challenge accepted. Go.
No, here's the thing. Let me ask you this. Stevie Ray Vaughan, he started when he was 7. Okay? I got my first guitar and started playing when I was 8.
So, in theory, you should be as good as Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. But
in reality,
yep, I'm not as good as Vanessa Vaughn, the girl that does my wife's hair. And she doesn't even play.
Now. Damn.
You tell me how that works.
Well,
yeah.
You had other goals. You had your aspiring porn career, then stripping.
Yeah.
And that takes time away from your craft. Playing the guitar.
It did.
Strumming the frets, as they say.
Yeah, tickling the cat gut. That's what we.
You guys kill felines for those?
Yeah, I'd kill a feline for
food,
for fun. I hate cats.
Well, that's just mean.
It is.
You've just alienated half of our audience. I don't know. We don't get those kind of analytics.
No, I would not hurt a cat. But yeah, he was surrounded by it.
Yeah,
all the time. With his brother, in that scene, in that Austin music scene or whatever.
I hear it's a good one.
Yeah,
I've not been there, but I have a friend that lives in the area and loves music to death, and they have a big festival down there. Mm-hmm. You know what it is? I don't remember. I don't know. I'm sure I just pissed off a lot of people.
Do I remember when it is?
No. What it's called?
That was one of your Stevie Ray fact of the day some time ago on the show.
No. The Austin Music Festival?
Yeah.
No.
You talked about it.
No.
That wasn't you?
No, it was St. Louis. They have one. They have a tribute.
Oh yeah.
But Austin has they have one of those setups that
I thought that was year round.
It's like 40 bands or something.
Oh no.
It's probably more than that, but
some kind of blues and ribs festival.
Good music. I'm kidding. Ribs. Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I had, the brand Hers? You familiar?
HERR.
You familiar?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I tried one of their new, I don't even know, that's probably not new, but I tried their barbecue flavored, but it was like, I don't know, what do they call it? Some kind of smoking ribs or something. Dude, It tasted legitimately like ribs. Like, I've had barbecue flavored chips before, right? But I don't know what kind of wizardry they're doing at the Hers factory, but it's mind-blowing. Those chips were delicious.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It was so much like a rib that you had to floss afterwards?
I had to get a wet nap, the whole 9. Wipe down, everything. It was insane. I wore a bib for chips.
Nice.
Yeah, that good. That good.
I have to tell you something. You're going to be sad. We are way over on a break.
I'm not that sad about it.
We got to take a break. We will be right back.
Hi, this is author Emma Woods. When I have an hour to burn, I listen to the B Team with Cory and Jim.
This segment is brought to you by Stuffed with Love Taxidermy. No pet too small. Give us a call. Ask about our goldfish and turtle discount. That's Stuffed with Love Taxidermy. Check out our website, fluffyforever.com. Hi, this is Jim from the B Team Podcast. You can't open a newspaper, turn on a computer, or stand near a water cooler without hearing about another senseless act of violence in a public place. We're at a time when top law enforcement professionals are telling private citizens to arm themselves and to not only say something if they see something, but to take action if called upon. I've been carrying concealed for many years. I've chosen the tool which best fits me. I've invested in the proper training to make me proficient with that tool, and I've developed the mindset to ensure the safety of me and my family. The B Team is proud to announce our partnership with Hero Holsters. I've met with the owner, Brandon Moore, and have reviewed his line of durable, comfortable, and most importantly, functional holsters. The team at Hero Holsters realize that outside of training, your tool of choice is holstered 99.9% of the time. Needless to say, comfort is paramount. All of their scabbards are 0.08 of an inch thick, so they won't collapse after you've drawn. This means there's no fighting with your clothes when it's time to reholster. They're equipped with spring steel belt clips. These clips are the best in the industry and ensure that once you have the holster on, it stays on. I encourage you to go to their website, learn a little more about Brandon and the great products available at Hero Holsters. HeroHolsters.com. Be a victor, not a victim.
And we're back. I wasn't sad that we're over because we're vibing. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a vibe session. It's good. It's good.
Vibe.
We have news stories to talk about.
Yeah.
Found some good ones.
Did you now?
I thought were entertaining. Just mainly because of they always catch you with the title of the article. So when I picked out two. Now we may not get to both, but both of them intrigued me a great deal. Okay. One of the stories is about a dude who legally changed his name to Bacon Double Cheeseburger. Is that not the best thing you ever heard in your life?
Yes. That's the only news story I need to talk about. That's the only story I need to talk about ever.
The other one, which we'll talk about the cheeseburger one because that's probably it's just funnier.
Come on.
Was about a woman. Now this sounded like a plot of a B-level action film.
Yeah.
It was about a female who, after being reprimanded by a bus driver for smoking, commandeered the bus. She was puffing on a bus. Okay.
And the bus driver
said, "Hey, lady, or ma'am, you're gonna need to put that out." So She said, "Oh, hell no," burnt him with the cigarette. I don't know. That's ad-libbed. Mm-hmm. And then commandeered or threw a mutiny and took over the bus.
Threw the bus driver off, beat the bus driver to death, choked the bus driver out. Which one?
All three. Probably. I didn't get that far into the article. I was just intrigued by the headline, if you will. Because I was like, I would have loved to seen that happen.
Yeah.
Because everybody's seen the video of the bus driver who uppercutted the one lady for getting uppity. Most people have anyway. If you haven't, YouTube it. It's on there. You'll find it. But this one, role reversal. Bus driver gets a little lippy. And lady says, "You know what? This bus is mine now." Boom. This is my bus.
Were they both Somalis?
No,
because that's where all of our driving jobs go to. The truck drivers,
I feel like that's wrong.
No, it's not.
I feel like that's
I have to
incorrect.
look at this chart. Look.
Let me see it.
I printed
Where
up
did you
chart.
get this?
Yeah.
Is that from the New York Times?
No, it's from the Weather Bureau.
The site
NASA.
for charts.
Mm-hmm.
The chartsite.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty not legit.
No, let me tell you where I heard that. From my brother, who was a truck driver.
He's a grand dragon in the clan. But
he was a truck driver, and he said they're all Somali.
And
they're hard workers.
I feel like this is taking a trip down to negative town.
No, I'm just saying. I asked if one of the bus drivers involved was Somali.
I don't think so.
What do you know about them? Do you know anything about them individually?
No.
Just that they were bus drivers.
No, just that there was one bus driver who lost their bus to a lady.
Then you didn't read the entire story. Because the second lady, the one who was smoking on the bus, she too was a bus driver.
Wow.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So anyway, you just made it sound like the dude in the Pink Panther movies.
No. So, all right, let's get into Mr. Cheeseburger.
Please do, Clouseau.
That's bacon double.
Yeah.
Which happens to be my favorite type of cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he's a British man, okay? And his name...
Aren't they all?
Well, sure. His name was Simon Smith, which okay. I mean, come on. I'd want to change that too. Number one, it's super. There's nothing cool about it.
Yeah.
Simon, come on. That's kind of a lame first name.
And if you're apt to lisping, like some of
Simon
our
yes.
British fans are,
Mm-hmm.
Simon.
Simon Smith.
Simon Smith. Hello, Simon Smith.
Hello, governor.
Don't do that. They hate that. And don't say mate.
Good day, mate. Yeah, that one. I love that.
I hate that.
That's my favorite. Anyway, so clearly Mr. Smith got tired of his name and decided to change it to Bacon Double Chee. Now,
Bakey Double Chee.
Bakey Double Chee.
Okay.
So the change, he says, was inspired, like many bad ideas, by a night of boozing, if you will, or drinking.
At the pub.
That's what, at the pub. That's what all the Brits call it.
Well, they call it if you're there, resident, and you have a pub
local
that you go to, you call it your local.
Your local.
See, give me one upstairs.
Do you like the sound effects there?
Yeah,
I'm sure they did.
Yeah, you're across the room, but they think we're right beside each other.
Because we are. Ebony. Anyway, so in his words, it was a culmination of probably, his words, not mine, probably too many drinks.
Yeah.
There's no probably about it, man. When you change your name to Bacon Double Chee, you're hammered, bro. You've definitely had one too many.
Wouldn't that take some paperwork? I mean, I've not read through the entire story yet, but you can't just get hammered one afternoon at the pub and walk over to the Justice O' the Peace.
Well, you probably could.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's exactly what he did. Because as it goes on in the news article, him and his buddies get to conversating about names, and they were pretty much like, well, everybody loves bacon, don't they? And so they're like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's name myself Bacon Double Cheeseburger.
Reading through the stories, I see a quote from him. He says, "My friends were quite supportive of anything that makes me look silly, as good friends are." He's got that right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and a couple hundy, and you could always switch the name back to Simon Smith, I'm sure. Because I mean, somebody collected a check for this, I hope.
Yeah.
Otherwise, either that or they're a fan of great jokes too, because clearly his friends had to be somewhat soberer than him.
Well, they're all in the gas and oil industry, it says.
Well, I mean, that sounds right.
He's a consultant in the oil and gas industry.
He consults.
Yeah.
Because he gets high huffing gas fumes and then says, yeah, that's some pretty good test right there. You're going to fill up with that. That's some high octane. he probably did a little of that and then drank. Then was like, you know what? Bacon double Chee. Not only do I want to order one from the BK, but I'm going to change my name. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal.
They got the BK in the UK?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's everywhere. That's global.
Yeah,
it's like McDonald's, man. Do you know what I found out? Taco Bell was global, and so is KFC.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, man, KFC. There's a KFC right at the foot, right at the base of the pyramids.
Are you serious?
In Giza. Yeah.
As only the pharaohs intended.
Yeah. You could sit and have a
Some
two-piece
like
extra crisp with
what about the bowls?
the green beans.
Can I get the famous bowls?
I'd have to make a call to make sure because I don't want to lie to you about that.
Get double Chee on the
That's
phone.
important stuff.
Get bacon double Chee on the phone. We got to find this. We got to clarify this.
Now, he does use Simon on any important documents like a resume, and he does not inform prospective employers that his real name
is Cheeseburger.
Is Cheeseburger.
That's a bitch move. Okay.
Yes, it is.
If you're gonna switch your name,
commit, my friend.
Don't be
Amen.
a pussy. Okay.
Yes.
If you are gonna change your name legally,
Okay.
to Bacon Double Cheeseburger, then
Yeah.
put it on a contract.
I'm with you.
Don't
I'm
put
with
your
you.
name Simon Smith. No, you were drunk enough to go change your name. Now put it on the contract.
You get that tattooed on your neck. Okay.
So everybody can see it. Shut up. Not on the side of your neck, right on the front of it, underneath your chin. Bacon Double Chee. And center that too. Times New Roman.
Man.
That's incredible. But I've immediately lost respect for him because of the contract thing.
Well, he said having a name like Cheeseburger does have its advantages. He said once word got out that there was a man really named Double Bacon Cheeseburger.
Bacon Double
Cheeseburger, excuse me. Fast food outlets came calling, including Byron Hamburgers, which is a big hamburger joint in the UK. So he probably got a couple.
Yeah, oh man, he got a couple
contracties.
television spots for sure. Some commercials.
Yeah.
But Come on, man.
He made some lira. some pounds.
Lira. Couple squid. Huh? That's another thing, isn't it?
A quid.
Squid
Quid for your
Jesus
trouble.
Christ. Now I sound like I'm hammered. I'm gonna change my name to Big Mac and cheese.
You know what we need? I'm gonna change my name too.
What?
Pepsi Max.
See, I bet we
it's
get
the
into
best.
some issues with copyrights on that. I wonder if they could restrict that. What if they're going to come looking for a check?
No, man.
Like, no, man, my name is Pepsi Max.
Yeah, it's legal.
What? See, dude, that's what somebody is going to get right there. That's how they should get them. If anybody listening, if your last name is Max and you're about to have a kid, name him Pepsi.
Yeah.
Coolest kid name ever. Pepsi Max.
We'll put him on the show.
Yeah.
He'll have a gig before he can even talk.
Right. It doesn't pay.
No.
It doesn't pay.
No.
College
He's
credit.
going to be an intern.
We'll write something down on a piece of paper. I mean, this is nothing accredited,
Yeah.
but we'll help him out.
Yeah, we'll say you were here. We'll say you came here every day.
You want to do something in the entertainment biz.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't want to just go out buying our weed for us all the time.
Right. You don't want to just be named.
You want to be behind the mic.
Right.
Yeah.
Your name's Pepsi Max. Okay? You take it to the max. Says so right on the can now. It doesn't, but it should.
That is beautiful, though.
Bacon double Chee.
cheeseburger.
I would have had more respect if you'd have just used it all the time. I would have.
Yeah. What would that be? BDC? Just had to.
Hashtag BDC.
Yeah.
Hashtag Bacon Double Chee. You know what I'm going to do, though? And this is a thing. I'm sure somebody's already started it, but I don't really like how the new generation of people just took the pound sign and named it hashtag. So I'm going to say pound sign hashtag. Boom. Anything I hashtag now? Pound sign. Pound sign Bacon Double Cheeseburger.
Really?
Yeah.
We're doing that?
Pound sign. Well, I'm doing that. Mustache whisper. See?
What is a hash?
I don't know, but I know what a pound sign is. It's what people commonly refer to as a hashtag.
Do you have any idea how that really got started?
No idea.
The hashtag?
Probably because hatching, I think, is a common way that you can do like shading for art. You know how they do the little cross hatching in comic books? So someone was probably hammered and was like, "Oh, look at that hashtag or something." And this hashtag.
Yes.
Hey, bro, look at this hashtag on this.
Dude, you got a huge hashtag up there on there. Why'd you put that hashtag before my name?
Yeah, that's probably how it happened. And then some dude was like, let's put this on Twitter. And then Twitter just took it and ran with it.
Let's tag it. Let's tag somebody with this hatch.
Boom.
Yeah. Done.
There it is.
That's it.
I'm not even sure that's
We
legit,
made up the backstory for the hashtag.
There it is.
There you go.
You can take that to your copyright bank, folks, and double check it because you're about to get paid. None of that just made sense.
That's going to be on a T-shirt.
Pound sign. That's right.
Yeah.
Pound sign, whatever. That's all. I'm starting that up. Fuck a hashtag.
Yeah.
Pound sign.
Want to do some emails?
What you got?
I got.
Do you get some good ones?
I always do.
Well, I know you always pick the best ones, but I'm saying sometimes you don't know though, because that's content generated by other folks, so you don't know what you're getting half the time. You know what I mean?
You don't. And I like throwing these at you. This is like your 20 questions for me today? Your rapid fires?
Well, it isn't. It isn't
because you're not aware of these.
Right? No, you do not. You don't ever divulge the emails to me.
Nor shall I.
And I don't want you to. I like it. I like it on the spot.
Thank you so much. Let's open that email bag. Ms.
Yeah, dude,
don't you try,
dude.
No,
the budget on this show it skyrockets right there. People don't know that costs $500,000 pennies. Right
That's why we have to keep mentioning Pepsi Max.
Every delicious, 10 minutes, I think it is in the contract.
That's good. That's
emails. All right, emails.
It makes my voice nice and smooth.
Always.
Ms. Torrygate said, I just started listening to your show a few weeks ago, and I love you guys.
Naturally.
Thank you.
Naturally.
You've probably said it before, but what does the B in B team mean? I think it should be brilliant. Oh.
That seems a little too kiss-assy for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. We've
never to
no
hate her?
To hate people. No. Nobody said hate. That's a strong word that you labeled right there. I didn't. Don't force that on me because I didn't say that. But we've never really. We've explained what the B team means.
Might have to do it again. Sounds like.
Well, the B itself does not stand for anything. Like it doesn't mean like bees. That collect honey.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't mean the brilliant team.
No. I can't even. I mean, I can think of stuff to put for bees, but
bespectacled.
That's nice
because we both are glasses wearers on occasion.
Yeah,
when we don't have the contracts in.
Contracts.
Yeah, that's what my kids call them, contracts.
Well, hopefully we get some.
Yeah, I say that every
Pepsi
time.
Max.
My kids are like, Papa, you putting your contracts in? I'm like, I hope so, son. They have no idea what I'm talking about.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
Get some better material. R-jar, sorry. R-jar.
Put it in there.
But the B team, everybody knows about the A team we've talked about. That's your prime time players. That's your starters, if you were. If I'm going to use a sports analogy.
Yeah.
That's your starting five on a basketball team.
Okay.
The B team is your bench, okay? They're heating it up for the dudes that are playing to make sure when they come sit down, they don't get cold. The cheeks, the glutamus maximus, all right? That's not even a word. That's going to heat up on the bench and stay warm because you don't want that tightening up. Your gluteus. I said glutamus. I don't know what the hell I said, but it's gluteus.
I don't listen.
Maximus. And the minimus, both of them. Both those muscles. You got to keep them hot because if those get tight, you're done. You're done. So that's what the B team is. They're a support squad for the
your
A
ass
team.
muscle. What?
Well, yeah, the ass team.
No.
The ass team.
This is how I describe it. In the B team, to be a B teamer, you are, let's say you're in a movie.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say you're in a De Niro movie.
As you should be.
Thank you.
He's a gem. Not you.
No.
Not you.
And it's a one-shot, okay, on De Niro, but there are background people.
Oh, yeah.
Playing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just showing him, giving some intense look past the camera.
As he does.
He doesn't break that fourth wall.
Ever.
He's a pro.
That's right.
So, but you see past him. You're watching your screen, and you see past him, and there's a guy just standing there.
Staring right at De Niro.
Just staring at the back of De Niro's head. He could be 30 yards away.
Supposed to be doing something else.
Yep.
Like looking at somebody else in the background.
But
he's locked
so
in.
fascinated because it's his first time being on a set. His uncles, cousins, brothers, pizza delivery guys, best friends, roommates, mom, the lady she works with at the dentist office, it's her kid. So he was able to finagle some things around.
Move a couple dollars
and get this kid in the background of a De Niro movie. And he's so
we should take a photo of what his face looks like.
Yeah.
Just mouth open, just locked in.
Just looking at the back of De Niro's head. He's the sole reason
the B team
that
exists.
Ridley Scott has to say cut 11 times and tell him, no, you're just supposed to stand back here, pretend you're buying a hot dog from the vendor. Don't look over toward the camera, toward the crew, toward Mr. De Niro.
Right.
Just look over here, look down at the ground. If you have to, just stare at your feet.
Nope.
Because that's the most important thing to know about acting. It's not what to do.
It's what not to do.
Thank you.
It's reacting.
It's it's doing nothing.
So that's the B team. It's a way long and drawn out version of basically people that work weekends. Okay. That's what the B team is.
It's the third shift.
It's your night crew.
You're just keeping the lights
That's
on
right,
and keeping the oil flowing in the engine for first shifters, for the important people.
That's right.
That's right. Chicago Joe, $5 million. That's one.
Oh.
Chicago Joe, $5 million. Love your show, guys. You are badass. No joke. It's
false.
You are badass. I need a B Team t-shirt. Can you help me out?
We can. We officially can now.
Wait, what?
Stop the presses. Yeah, like we've been mentioning. We might not have mentioned it. I've been mentioning it to people in passing, just random strangers, that we've now got t-shirts. They're for sale.
No, wait. I need to back you up a little bit.
I'll give.
So
them
you're
back
sitting on a bench at the mall.
No, it's
at
only
the
walking.
malls of America.
I gotta be.
I gotta put that S in there. You're sitting on a bench at the malls of America, and just anybody who's walking past, you're saying, "We got T-shirts.
Got tees. Get your B team tees." Really? In passing, the mall walkers, man, they're everywhere.
Really? Yeah.
I gotta hit them, man. That's an untapped market for most people. They don't realize mall walkers. They've got expendable income because they're in malls all the time, constantly. They walk from store to store. Okay.
No, they don't.
Now
they walk around the outside.
Right. But they're looking at stuff, which makes them want to buy things. So I say, hop on your fancy smartphone there, travel over to the website, and get you a B Team tee.
Really? They can do that now?
Yeah.
People can do that.
Well, they will be able to. Once we get all the kinks worked out. It's a lot of code, ones and zeros and such.
Folks, we are doing this. Two people who should have nothing to do with computers.
Couple dudes that should be working a burger line at the McD's, trying to throw together a website.
I wish.
I'll tell you about my McDonald's story when I was employed there.
I was employed at a place called Clancy's. That was my restaurant experience. They were a knockoff of McDonald's.
I think you mentioned this.
Same thing.
With the hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you talked about this.
Yeah.
Not as good, though. McDonald's is better.
No, not at all. Third and final email. Kiro Mass or Cairo Mass.
I like Kiro better.
Kiro? Okay. I've heard you guys talking about Yetis and other weird stuff. I think you should talk about bees. especially killer bees. Love your show.
What about killer bees?
Do you know anything about the killer bees?
I do know some things about the killer bees.
Tell me what you know about the killer bees.
I know that killer bees were, they originated in Africa. They're a honeybee. And why they are killer bees, it's not necessarily that they're super duper poisonous. It's just that they swarm whatever prey or target it is that stirs up the hive, if you will. And then they sting them to death. So you're overwhelmed by all the venom. So if you got stung by one honeybee, you wouldn't die unless you were allergic to bees. But yeah. So they get their moniker, though, because they swarm the crap out of people and kill them.
Huh.
What do you know about killer bees?
In or around 1964 and 65, in Brazil, there was a gentleman named Dr. Kerr. Okay. He was a beethologist, ornithologist.
That's not a thing. A beethologist is not a thing. Okay, that's something I'd say. And like if I was going to try to pick up a chick.
He was an ornithologist.
I'm a beethologizer. It's a thing. Look it up. Okay. Anyway,
when I first saw that story on whatever it was, on the History Channel or whatever, he said, I remember dude was like, this guy was an ornithologist. I'm like, oh man, he deals with all those kids with cancer. Like what? What?
He's making up stuff. Yeah. Like, yeah, I thought that was a dude that worked with cancer. Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
But the European bees, okay?
Yeah.
They produce the most honey. And at the time, in the early 60s, the European bees, the American bees, those that's where all your honey was coming from.
Naturally.
Now, in Brazil, those folks had bees, and they wanted to get in on this market.
Well, sure, man. Honey's a huge billion-dollar business.
It really is.
I know it is.
Has been for a long time.
It's people don't know it's the number one business in the world.
Nope. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, the people from Microsoft might want to know something about that. Or Apple.
Well, they do.
So, anyway, the Brazilians, they want in on this, right? So this Dr. Kerr, he goes to Brazil, and he's like, okay, yeah, your bees here are pussies.
Well, sure.
Okay?
Naturally.
They're wimpy little bees who don't produce a lot of honey, and they're timid. We've got to work on this. So he decides he's going to get some African bees, which are known to be more aggressive, larger, and produce a lot of honey.
Real bitey.
Yeah. So he's going to come over, but they don't want the crazy bees over there. They don't want too many of those. No. So he's going to mix them, the African bees and the Brazilian bees and the European bees. And he plans to do this over time. So he brings in a few crates of these, all these crazy bastards from Africa. And there's a mix-up. 26
Shanks.
of them. I don't know how 26 bees got away, but they know for a fact. In 1964, they knew
because there was a dude. Okay, all he did was he chloroformed the whole lot, and then he counted each one individually. It took him a couple days.
You know it.
Then when they got loose, he was like, "Oh, here we go. Got to chloroform them all again and count them all again to figure it out."
26 of them got away, and within 3 months, these things were in more than half of Brazil, the African bees.
Yeah.
And they were mating with every other kind of creature they could find.
Wasps.
And they were becoming
birds.
Yes. And they were actually attacking people.
Sure.
No deaths, but they were attacking people and attacking. I mean, they could kill a baby. They could kill a child if they got to it, but they were super aggressive. And that's where the media named them killer bees.
And do you know the most famous killer bee?
There's one singular famous killer bee.
And I can't believe they glorify this bee as much as they do. Honey Nut Cheerios, man.
That's not
that mother.
He's not a
He's
killer.
The one that made it.
He kills with diabetes. Sure.
Yeah. Just because, spin it however you want to, okay? Just because he's not stinging you anymore doesn't mean he's trying to get you. You know what I'm saying? Heart healthy, my ass. Heart healthy, my ass.
Oh.
He's going to get you in the end.
And we are going to close out the mailbag. Oh,
That's
man.
a good mailbag. I didn't know you knew so much about bees.
Yeah.
Well, just killer bees. I'm sure you don't know much about bumblebees.
No, I don't.
That's my cricket noise.
Bumblebee tuna.
That is good stuff.
I wouldn't know. If I ate it, I would die.
You're allergic to fish?
All fish. Every. You don't know that about me?
No.
No.
I did not. But we're best of friends, though, and I know everything about you.
I've got a. We're best of friends according to contract. And yeah, all my involuntary, not all, but the involuntary muscles swell.
Body?
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Think of all the involuntary muscles you have.
So it'd be really, really easy to kill you.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let me just sprinkle a couple.
Little albacore.
Yeah. Let me throw a little cod on that steak. Disguise it with some cheese.
Little cod salt.
And it's a wrap.
Yeah, and they always kind of gloss over it. Like when I go in, not that I go into the ER every 2 weeks, but if I have to go to the emergency room or go to the doctor for something, and they ask me about allergies, I kind of have to talk to them like they're special. I'm like, no, I'm allergic to fish and fish byproducts, and they're usually just like, yeah, that's food. We don't give food, you know. And but I can't let them gloss over it. I'm like, now you understand that means like cod liver. You know, there's a lot of stuff made with fish, a ton of stuff, and I can't have anything with fish, so I have to explain that to them and look like an idiot and somebody that's hard to get along with.
Yeah, because they're like,
yeah, like come on, bruh.
Check the name tag. It says MD on it. I don't need you to tell me how to do my job. Yeah. And that's when they inject you with the fish liver and you die.
Yep. He didn't say anything.
Yeah, he's going. That's why I see the smart doctors write everything in pencil so they can erase it.
Oh.
The ones that in pen with all the cross out marks, a lot of those.
Yeah.
That's how you know. There's your paper trail right there. Clearly, he told you crossed it out.
He's a redactor.
If you erase it, you'll never know it's there. He writes real light. It's like a butterfly eyelash.
Do you have any bad allergies like that? Anything like that? Anything that'll kill you?
No.
No?
But I'm allergic to any grass or mold.
Oh my goodness! When
seasonal
allergies.
Here, oh my Lord!
Yeah,
can't even go outside.
Man, there's a really, really good story. Really good story. I'll figure out a way to put
a positive spin on it.
Yeah,
I mean, I could have died.
Yeah, but you and I were together once on the 9 to 5, and it was
awesome.
Quite a story.
One of the worst. That was one of the worst days for allergies
that
I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Yeah,
ever.
And the worst time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Couldn't have picked a better time.
No,
to have the worst allergy attack in my adult life.
I'm just gonna say this as a little teaser. I'll get it figured out how to tell the story without telling it.
Right.
But there were guns involved.
Indeed.
Thank you. And we'll be back. No.
And with that, we'll wrap the show. Ultimate cliffhanger. That's it. But other than that, I'm not allergic to anything. That's, there's not one thing that I know of. Put a little caveat on that I know of that'll kill me.
Yeah. When I was about 11 or 12, my mom took me. They built a Long John Silver's. You know what that is?
Absolutely.
A fish and chip place.
Right.
And we
Hush
went
puppies.
There. Hush puppy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my mom asked them. She said, "Do you cook the fish and the chicken together? Because they have, chicken there too." She wanted fish, so she took her son, who's allergic to fish, into a fish place
restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah. So
test number 1. You make it out of here alive.
Let's just say my mom was a hippie. She was a beautiful hippie.
Well, no, she's preparing you for life.
Yeah.
Look, sometimes the road's going to get a little rough. Okay. Sometimes you got to fight your way through an asthmatic attack, or your lungs and all your
everything shuts down.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to just fist fight your way right through that. Be a man.
She asked the manager if they cooked the chicken and the fish together.
Right.
And she even told this guy. Now, he was probably 19, but to me,
and high.
To me, he didn't care about anything.
No.
And he was just like, yeah, no, we don't, because she's like, yeah, they can't be cooked together because my son's allergic. No, we don't do that. So he thought he knew best, and I ate my chicken, all fat and happy, and ate my hush puppies, and soon my eyes rolled back in my head, and I did a header off the bench onto the ground and passed out, and yeah.
I don't know, I'm laughing so hard at the moment where you almost died, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah. And that's before parents started carrying the EpiPen and stuff around.
Oh, yeah.
Now those things, everybody's got them.
If you have allergies, sure.
Yeah. And they're available. My wife's a teacher. She's got EpiPens in her desk and stuff. So she.
You gotta be careful with those.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like a quick shank.
You can't get stabby.
You have a bad day, you might EpiPen somebody.
No, you can't.
They ain't gonna see it coming.
You don't want to have.
Now they're gonna be protected from whatever allergy that particular EpiPen was for. Yeah. But I feel like that's a invitation to get stabby.
Cannot go into it with a stabby mindset. You can't.
You can, but you shouldn't.
Can you give them a real quick how to get a hold of us and reach us and get at us?
Get at us. Facebook.
What are we on there
Twitter.
as?
Well, we're on there as the
B
team
team
with Cory and Jim.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's pretty simple. That one's simple. The only hard one in the whole bunch is Twitter. B Team 19.
Yeah.
Because that's for Point 19 Productions, which happens to be our website. Also,
our parent company.
Yeah, and also our email, point19productions@gmail.com. Shoot us an email, and it might end up on the show.
It's all starting to make sense to me now.
It's like a beautiful mind. You just follow the string, the yarn. Okay, I'm gonna put it all together for you right now. We're also on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and YouTube. There's literally no excuse for you not to listen to the show.
I agree.
If you do not listen to the show, don't even talk to me.
No.
Don't talk to me. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want to associate. I'm just kidding. This is America. You have the freedom to do what you want, but you better listen to this mother flipping show.
You can talk to me anytime you want.
I'm going to come down like the hammer of Thor.
The only thing I ask you to do is love somebody.
T-shirts are coming.